I was. Yeah. Okay. Here's angle K. So what's going to often happen in a question where you have to solve something is you're going to have options. You won't know whether you want to use sine, cosine, or tangent. So you have to look at what you're trying to find. In this case, we'll start with angle K, which I've labeled in blue there. And we label things in our triangle. The 8 is what part of the triangle? That's our hypotenuse. The 3 is opposite the angle we're trying to find. So now you look at SOHCAHTOA and you say, which definition would be most direct? If I know the opposite and I know the hypotenuse, then I should use sine. Sine of angle K will equal the opposite side over the hypotenuse, which is, in this case, 3 over 8. So if sine of angle K is 3 over 8, what do I have to do on both sides so I get K by itself? Sine inverse on both sides. Just put that on my desk till the end of class. Thanks. And then we would get K by itself. We type that into our calculator, and it'll tell us that angle K is sine inverse 3 divided by 8, 22.02. How much are we supposed to do our rounding to? Nearest tenth. So you'd put the decimal 0 and your degree sign. I'll change these into approximation signs. And we know now that K over here is 22 degrees, 22.0 degrees. It says also find angle M. So I'm going to change colors here. This is my angle M. There's two ways that you can go about finding angle M. Once you found angle K, what could we do?
22 plus 90.
Yeah. Bunch of different ideas. Basically, it has to add up to 180. Some of you are saying take 180 minus the 90 minus the 22 and then get 68.0 degrees. Some of you already know that there's a 90 here, so 22 plus what equals 90? Because the other two have to add up to 92. So we've got 68 degrees there. So once you found one, you can find the other by adding up to 180. But let's say you started this question and you said, I'm going to do angle M before angle K. Now, if I was doing angle M first, this is still my hypotenuse, but this is no longer my opposite side. For the green angle, the 3 would be my adjacent side. So opposite and adjacent is always relative to which angle you're talking about. The hypotenuse stays the same, but what is opposite and what is adjacent is based on which angle you're talking about. In this case, if I'm talking about angle M, then the 3 is my adjacent side. And if I knew my adjacent side and my hypotenuse, then I would use cos. Cos of angle M is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And then to get rid of the cos, we would have to do cos inverse on both sides. And cos inverse of 3/8, I think it comes out to 67.9 something, which when you round gives you the same answer of 68.0.